So the timing of my diagnosis kind of sucked. I don't know that there's a good time to get my diagnosis, but mine particularly sucked. It was the beginning of 2021, and we all know what 2020 was. It was the vid. For me, it was a huge turning point. It forced everybody to be indoors in the same place. And I remember that phrase that went around that whole entire year. You either got pregnant or divorced. And I did not get pregnant. Thank God. I remember the day when we were all just in the same place at the same time. And he had chosen to not go to his office suite, which was a suite just for his body with four walls and a door, but to now work from home, where I spent all of my time and had two young boys that I was now homeschooling. And we had another huge fight. And I remember that day when we were done with our ridiculous argument again. He turned and he looked at me, and it was after I told him that I wanted to leave, like, I can't do this anymore. And he said, "But you won't. You'll be pissed off for a couple days, and then it'll be back to business as usual, and you'll never leave, because you never do." And I think that was it. I think that was all I needed to hear to know that 18 years was long enough, and I had to make a change. And so that was maybe October of 2020. And so when I got diagnosed with cancer, I was also finally finding my voice and the courage to leave a very, very dysfunctional relationship and start over again with my two little boys and be a single mom all over again, and everything that goes with that, and how terrifying that was. But I was finally ready. I was ready to not be that predictable woman that just keeps going back. And I wanted to start over. And then I found out 3 days after my birthday that my starting over was going to be not with a supporting spouse, not in a loving family environment, but it was going to be very much by myself while I tried to navigate starting fresh with my little boys. And so if timing could have been worse, I'm not sure how, but ironically, it all really propelled me forward to make the decisions that I needed to make to finally learn to love me.